The unknown interrogator starts questioning Mason again.
We know that Jason Hudson briefed you on the intel extracted from Dr. Clark in Kowloon.
Hudson said that Clark was insane, paranoid, fixated with numbers.
Clark created Nova 6, a nerve toxin that can dump your body insane.
Dragovich is second in command. Kravchenko tested in Vietnam. On them? On us? On his own? He doesn't care.
Vorkuta. Reznov told me at Vorkuta.
What did he tell you?
Mason, listen to me.
It was a long time ago. Far away.
Dragovich, Steiner, Kravchenko, all must die.
But he told me what they did. What kind of men they were. Why they all must die.
In the cold confinement of Vorkuta, Viktor Reznov spoke of betrayal and vengeance.
My father was a musician in Stalingrad. During the German occupation, the sound of his violin filled the air with magnificent music. Korsakov, Stasov, many of the great nationalist composers. To my countrymen, it was a symbol of hope. To the Germans, it was a symbol of defiance. Even now, his music still haunts me. The Nazis slit his throat while he slept. Collaborating with any Nazi is a betrayal against all of Mother Russia. Dragovich, Kravchenko were not troubled by such matters. They look only to advance their own interests and agendas.
The winter winds howled across the Arctic Circle as Reznov stood alongside his comrades, Dmitry Petrenko and Nevsky.
Everything is loaded. They are waiting.
Victor, it is time.
Yes, Dmitry. Time to hunt down the last remnants of the fascist Reich.
Nevsky, grab the gear. We are moving out.
The men and I have fought through the most bitter of winters on the Eastern Front. We were no strangers to cold. But even now, the blood in my veins chills when I think back to the events of that day.
Ah, the hero of Berlin graces us with his presence. Have you not tired of battle, Reznov?
As long as Mother Russia has enemies, I will answer her call.
Put aside your petty rivalry, Kravchenko. Captain Reznov will do as he is told. We are here for one German, and one German only, Dr. Friedrich Steiner. This man has offered his cooperation to our cause. He is not to be harmed. Disobey this order, and you will be shot.
Suspicion filled the air.
What happened in Stalingrad between you and Dragovich?
When the German occupation began, he and his lapdog, Kravchenko, left my men and I hopelessly outnumbered. Promises of reinforcements were made, but not kept. Dragovich and Kravchenko are opportunists, manipulators. They are not to be trusted, Dmitry.
Dmitry Petrenko was one of the bravest men I have ever known. He fought by my side from the siege of Stalingrad to the fall of Berlin. The wounds he sustained, ensuring our victory should have earned him a hero's welcome to Russia. But Stalin had little need for heroes.
The German must not be harmed. We need Steiner alive. Now move, both of you.
Let's go. It is good to fight by your side once more.
Yes. One final victory. Search every corner of this camp. Only Steiner will be spared. Hoorah!
With fire and steel, Reznov's men stormed the German outpost. Buildings burned. Germans tried to surrender, but Reznov showed no mercy. Memories of betrayal had hardened his heart. No enemy would be spared. Using smoke grenades, Reznov marked targets for mortars, clearing machine gun nests and fortified positions. Step by step, they closed in on their prize, Steiner. At last, they found him. Friedrich Steiner, arrogant, defiant, demanded to be taken to Dragovich.
Friedrich Steiner.
In Steiner's eyes, Reznov saw no remorse.
Do not point that weapon at me, Russian dog!
Only the lingering evil of the fascist Reich. Yet, bound by duty, Reznov stayed his hand.
You will take me to Dragovich. As I looked into the German's eyes, I saw the fascist Reich is still burning strong. At that moment, every fiber of my being yearned to put an end to his wretched life. But I was a soldier then. I still believed in orders.
Reznov, bring your men!
What is here that is so important?
General Dragovich wishes to make a name for himself. He believes this outpost houses something of great value to the motherland.
Dragovich and Steiner are talking like old friends. I do not like this, Reznov.
No, I, Dmitry.
As Kravchenko ruthlessly executed prisoners, Dragovich and Steiner spoke like old comrades. Reznov watched. realizing that betrayal was already in motion.
They are sworn to defend the Reich till their last breath.
Noble, but futile. Kravchenko, finish up here. Reznov, you and your men will lead the way.
Yes, sir! Petrenko! Vikarev! Nevsky! Volok! We are moving out!
Steiner, tell me more about your association with the Giftiger Stern project.
In 43, the Fuhrer realized the Allies could not be held back for much longer. We began to look for more unconventional solutions. Throughout the war, my own research was focused on chemical weapons. It was meticulous and frustrating work. However, what we finally developed was a weapon more effective than we had ever dared to imagine. The weapon now housed within this vessel.
Their mission led them to a ship entombed in ice. Inside, hidden within the wreckage, lay the terrible secret of Project Nova, Nova 6, a chemical weapon capable of mass death. Inside the ship, they uncovered frozen V-2 rockets and sealed canisters of Nova 6. The weapon had survived. Dragovich's ambition burned brighter than ever.
Washington, D.C. was our first target, then Moscow.
Ambitious and commendable, Steiner.
But we were too late. The British were upon us and their bombers crippled the ship. Locked in the ice, we tried to salvage what we could, but it was too late. Germany had surrendered, and a Russian flag flew over Berlin. The SS had orders to destroy the ship if we were attacked.
Clearly, they failed. The explosives were never activated.
This is it.
Reznov, open the door.
Dragovich wanted proof of Nova 6's power. He betrayed Reznov's men, locking them inside gas chambers.
We had found what we were looking for. Nova 6. The German weapon of mass destruction now belonged to Mother Russia, or so it seemed. Our victory was to be short-lived. Dragovich wanted to see the effects of the poison firsthand. It was also an opportunity to remove a thorn in his side. I had long known of their distrust. Kind of men they were. It was a betrayal I should have foreseen. Dmitry Kravchenko was a hero. He deserved a hero's death. Instead of giving his life for the glory of the motherland, he died for nothing, like an animal.
Once a hero of Stalingrad and Berlin was murdered, not by an enemy, but by his own.
He should have died in Berlin. As I watched my closest friend die, it became clear we were not the only ones seeking the German weapons. The Western allies circled like vultures. Of course, Dragovich, Kravchenko, and Steiner scattered like rats, leaving me to contend with the British.
British commandos assaulting our positions!
No! Fight our way out!
Chaos erupted as British commandos stormed the ship. Reznov, heartbroken and furious, fought through enemy lines. Nova 6 had to be destroyed, no matter the cost.
I will add the explosives!
We will plunge this vessel into the depths of hell. We cannot let either side possess this terrible weapon.
Move! We have to get off the ship! Now!
The door's sealed! Shoot the support beams! We can break down the gatherings!
Yes! Go, my friends, go!
Setting explosives, Reznov and the survivors raced against time. Through shattered decks and collapsing gantries, they fled into the frozen night.
Down the rope! Hurry!
Reznov and Nevsky rappelled down the rope to the ice.
Go, Reznov! Go!
Behind them, the ship erupted into fire and ice, Nova 6 sinking beneath the Arctic waters. Reznov had stopped the weapon from falling into Allied hands. But deep down, he knew the threat was far from over.
Mason, listen to me. We are running out of time, my friend. Can you trust your leaders to destroy it? Or do you think they will use it? The flag may be different, but the methods are the same. They will use you as they used me. You must decide. Decide what you think is worth fighting for. Dragovich, Kravchenko, Steiner. These men must die.
Like cinematic game storytelling? Subscribe for more epic campaign breakdowns and plot-driven missions.